Hey Sagittarius, it's Laylu with Laylu's Tarot. I'm going to do a love reading. Of course, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this is your story and it resonates for you, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate and doesn't make any sense to you, of course, this is not your story. I'm not going to focus on any zodiac signs. Because you're going to know if this is your story, because it's going to make sense. So let's get started. I'm going to do 3 cards on your side and 3 cards on their side, on your person's side. And I'm going to clarify each card with 2 clarifiers. So let's get started. All right, Sagittarius. We'll do your 3 cards first. Please give me 3 cards for Sagittarius and the way they feel. What's going on with Sagittarius? Show me what I need to see, please. And give me clear and concise messages. Thank you. Well, on your side, Sagittarius, I do see you have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Nice. A lot of passion. I say nice because I see a lot of passion. And I love that fiery passion. I don't know. But that's probably because I'm single. But anyway. Enough about me. Knight of Wands. That's kind of an in and out energy. It's not very, he's the type that's thinking with that wand there. He's gonna come in, have fun, and then he's out. You might talk to this person for well, this is you. I showed this in your energy. So this is the type of person, and I don't know if you're gonna get upset, but hey, I got no problem with no Knight of Wands. I mean, you do you, baby. But anyway, so Knight of Wands, and there might not be a bad person. That's just what they prefer. And that might be what you prefer. So anyway, Knight of Wands, in and out, on to the next, and the next, and the next. And I'm not saying it's one right after the other. It could be you might have fun with somebody for, a couple months, and then you're done, and you find somebody else that you were attracted to, and then you're done. And then you find somebody else, and then you're done. Anyway, so you got the Ace of Wands, and it's all about new beginnings all the time. That's why I say that, because this is always about new beginnings. You're always looking for a new, fun, happy beginning, to have this passionate new beginning. That's what you're looking for. You're always looking for a new, passionate beginning. And then I do see, though, you have a Page of Pentacles. This is way out of there, because this Pentacles is stability. It's tangible. It could be too that you're more focused on the passion, and you're also focused on your money, a little bit about money. But new beginnings also, this is also about little messages here and there. So maybe you give somebody, you come in, you give somebody like a little bit of attention. You make them think that you're talking to them and making it work for as long as you want it to work. You're going to put in just enough effort to make it work. And this could be a cross-watcher. I don't know. I have a feeling it might be a cross-watcher reading. I do have that feeling it's a cross-watcher reading. But, yeah, they're going to come in. They're going to give you just enough to where you think it's going good. It's working out fine. So far, so good. We're having fun. But they're not telling you that they're in there having passionate fun, but they're all about the magic stick. They're all about pleasing themselves, and that's what this energy is, pleasing themselves. So, but they're always all about they're out looking for that new beginning. They're always in search of that new passionate beginning, always in search of that. So, but then they come to somebody when they do start something, and if it's working out for them, they're going to keep it going just enough, and that's what this is telling me. They're going to keep it going just enough for a little while, for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then they're off to the next new passionate beginning. In and out. That's what I said, in and out. Okay, and the person, Sagittarius' person, like I said, this could be a cross-watcher. So cross-watcher, this could be you, and this could be your Sagittarius. Take it as it resonates. Switch the roles as needed. You'll know what's your story. And if this side resonates with you, then take this side. If that side resonates with you, take this side. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So Sagittarius' person. I get the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Tower. So it looks like to me, Sagittarius' person is... they kind of have an inkling of what the truth is, because that's clarity. And there's just a little bit of light, which is telling me they have an inkling. They kind of know what you're up to now. They kind of figured out your game. So, which means they're at the point where they've kind of figured it out, because you've probably, Sagittarius, you probably already started giving them clues. And, you're not dealing with somebody that is not... how do I I don't want to say dumb, and I don't want to say that you think they're dumb, but this person is intellectual, and they're smart enough to pick on. They're not to pick on what your actions, your what your vibes you're giving out, your energies. If you stop talking for a little bit, or if you're just not quite as interested, they can tell if it's dying down a little bit. So that's what I see. I see a lot of purple and blue in here too. So purple means purity, and so this is telling me that they are starting to get a little bit of feelings. They're starting to feel a certain way, which they're hoping to get some clarity from you, or they're hoping that there's a little bit more clarity. So like I said, I have a feeling they know. They have a clue of what you're all about, because the Five of Wands is here. Because they're already starting to put up their guard. They're already starting to feel like, okay, what's going on here? This something's not right. I'm getting this clue. This is happening. That's happening. So they're already starting to look for signs of stuff, that they're looking for the red flags is what it's telling me. And then this tower is going to come crumbling down on you both. It just doesn't affect, these are energies. It's not going to only affect your person, Sagittarius, it's going to affect you. Because it's going to, unless you get out now and you know that tower is happening, then man, you're good. If you take off running and you out the door before that tower, because this means that the divine is coming in, is going to tear down that tower. This tower that this Ace of Wands, this passionate, fiery, sexual, only sexual energy, because this page has just, this is a page. This is like an intern that never gets paid. And they're being told what to do. So this is very little energy, but it is a stable energy. Don't get me wrong. It's a stable energy, and it's a pentacle. That means it's stable, it's kind, it's nice, but very little. A page only gives just a tad, maybe little hit messages here and there, nice little messages here and there. That's it. Very little, very little. So like I said, the divine is going to come in and smash this tower. It's going to make the lovers fall out. Somebody's going to fall out here. There's only one person that this tower is affected by. Or I mean, you know what I mean. There's only one person that is affected by this tower. So, yeah, this foundation was built on only sex. So it's going to fall apart. And granted, that's usually if it's only based on sex, eventually somebody's going to catch feelings. Of course, you know that. We're all adults here. So anyway, this is what's going to happen, and it shows it's going to happen soon. It's going to happen soon. Because the divine is coming in saying, no, 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 no. Somebody's catching feelings. This has got to stop. That's what's going to happen. And it is going to happen. Because the divine is saying, no. No. This is going to end. This has got to stop. Okay. I kind of went on a little bit about that, but I was just saying what was coming to me. So let's clarify. 2 more. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. Yep, there it is again. 5 of Wands. Conflict. So this person is conflicted about the current situationship, the current state of affairs. Excuse me. So clarifying, your Knight of Wands is the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So you're all gung-ho about this. You want to go forward with this. Of course you do, Sagittarius. Of course you want to go forward with this Knight of Wands, this in and out energy, thinking with your magic stick. You want your, hey, I'm going to get mine, you better get yours. So that's, you're going to go in, of course. This is what you think. And you're always worried. In the back of your mind, you're not looking at this side. You're not even worried about this side, about them and how they feel. You're still looking at your Knight of Wands because you're focused on what you want. You're focused on coming in and out. You're still in that energy. So, but you know, this year is probably telling me that you're both at nights. So you guys are kind of vibing. This is telling me that you guys are on the same level. You're both vibrating at the same energy. But here, they're starting to vibe higher because you're making them feel good. You're making them feel good about themselves. So once they start getting in that energy of feeling good and they're happy, you're making them way happy. You're making them super happy. So they're going to start elevating a little higher than you. And when they start elevating a little higher, their energy gets way up there and they're starting to feel good because you're making them feel good. So that's when you're off balance. And this person is, they're in a much better headspace than you are because you're vibrating lower and they started vibrating higher. So yes, that's what's going on. So you're still in looking at this. I don't see you right here at this time. You're not wanting to change, which that's up to you. I mean, hey, if that's what you want, you do it. But anyway, Knight of Wands, you're always in the back of your mind. This is the wounded warrior. So I see that you've had some problems because I have all these wands in the back. So I see that you've had some trials and tribulations in the past. But you're always in the back of your head, Sagittarius, in the back of your head, and the back of your mind. Anyway, in the back of your mind, I see that you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. So, you're in this place of, I don't want love at this time. I just want a good time. Hey, because if you're healing, you need to go through your thing. I've been in that position many times where I've been a wounded warrior. But you're still holding on a little bit, just in case that one comes along. And holy shit, does that feel good. When you do, I found the one before, years and years ago, and I tell you what, I still look for that, and I still look for it. So I get it. I know what you're feeling, and I know because you've probably experienced that one of a kind where anyway, so this reading is going to take too long, so I better get going. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Two of Swords and the Sun. So you're indecisive if you should keep going, or if you should keep going with this person, or if you should stay with the chasing those passionate new beginnings. Because I see here, you're starting to be happy with this person. But then yet, you're indecisive. You still want to chase those new beginnings, those new passionate beginnings. But then you see happiness with this person. Ooh, I see some. Oh, you're starting to catch feelings, aren't you, Saggy? Well, that's up to you. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Hermit. Now, you're in the back of your mind on your, now I'm going to tell you a little bit of something about ego and consciousness. Your ego, this is not your ego. This is your higher self right here. This is what I see. This Page of Pentacles, because you have a higher self where it's a little bit more pure in the back of your, this is the angel on your shoulder right here. This is the angel on your shoulder. This is what, you're in that energy of Knight of Cups. Your angel is telling you, yeah, you like this person. Why don't you just show them a little bit more love and see where it goes? But then here comes your ego coming in and telling you, nah. So then it's forcing, your ego is forcing you to go within and think about it. Your ego. You need to watch videos on ego and what the ego does to you. That ego can mess with your mind and you need to train yourself. I'm working on that myself. I am working on my ego because my ego gets me in trouble every goddamn time and I hate it. So I'm training myself. But anyway, your higher self and your ego is kind of having a tug of war, if you will. So that's what I see for you, Sagittarius. For the Knight of Swords, on your person's side, I see they have the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh. Now, the Devil represents addictions. So it could be, it could have mean that they do drugs, they have addictions to gambling, something that they are just can't let go. So this is telling me this is these are the lovers. So it tells me that they don't want to give this up because there's that devil energy saying that they are totally attached to you. They got feelings. And deep down, they know they shouldn't have because I think they got your card. I think they know you're a player, Sagittarius. But they still don't want to give it up. They're just attached to you and they know it's wrong. But, hey, we all do that. We all do that. Sometimes you just can't help it. And then also the other clarifier is the Queen of Pentacles. And they're sincere about it. They know because they want to give you stability. They want to give you, show you love. They want to show you how much they really care. But they know they can't because you don't feel the same way. Yeah, they can't. So they're holding back because they know you don't feel the same way. So the Five of Wands is clarified by the Fool and the Two of Wands. So they want to go off. Or, you know what? I think they actually do feel a little foolish. And they got the Two of Wands because they have the world in their hands. They already know this Two of Wands is... They got to make a decision. They have a choice to go down. Which road do I want to go down? Because they already know. They already know. So, do they want to go and keep going in this direction? Or do they want to go to the path of letting you go and then going their own way? So, yeah, they got a decision, and it looks like they're looking towards this way. So, hey, we all do it. We all do it. The Tower is clarified. The Emperor and the Knight of Swords. That Knight of Swords came out again. The Emperor means that, and the Knight of Swords, there's going to be clarity about this tower is, I don't know. I just drew a blank right now. I don't know why I drew a blank. But the Tower, clarifying the Tower is the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. So that Emperor, of course, is someone who knows their worth. They don't have to go, they go and search for their Empress, but they're in charge of all the kings. So I think there's somebody in the mix that's watching all this, somebody knows, I have a feeling about this relationship, the situationship that's going on. Somebody knows, because nobody here, this is a whole different energy. A whole different energy. This is an emperor. This one who takes care of the kingdom. All kings. He's got like 4 kings that he takes care of. He's like the boss. He's like the CEO. So there's somebody that sees what's going on. And they are looking at this situation. And I see a Knight of Swords. This is some energy that's coming in quick with some clarity. So maybe, and also this Emperor is in tune with the divine straight. I mean, he knows all. He knows what's going on in his kingdom. So maybe, you know what? Maybe somebody, an older person is going to come in and tell your person, Sagittarius, the truth, and maybe tell them, hey, you know, you should probably move away from this Sagittarius that you're dealing with, because they're only in it for sex, or they're only in it for themselves. They don't want nothing more than to have a good time. That's what I see. That's what I see. That's what came to me. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. And the overall energy is that conflict card. So there's conflict. I think you both are conflicted about this. I don't think Sagittarius, you really don't want to move away from this, but I think you know you have to, because this person is starting to get feelings. And you know that. Good luck. Best wishes to both sides, Sagittarius and your person, or the cross watcher. This seems like a cross watcher reading. It does. It really does. Anyway, that's all.